Hey fashionistas, welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to figure out this little microphone cover. I can't figure it out. So anyway, it looks like a caterpillar every time I look at it, but I'll figure it out. All right, today I'm going to be spilling a very honest opinion on a brand a lot of people rave about, Aritzia. I know I'm going to get a lot of heat from this, but once again, this is just my opinion and you can agree or disagree with me. And I just wanted to just share how my experiences affected me. And after this video, maybe you'll see why. Aritzia may convince me down the road that they are worth the purchases from that store. But now my first experience ever to have with Aritzia was back in 2019. My friend introduced me to this store and I was really shocked. Like I knew like when you walk in it, the ambiance is really nice, but it wasn't anything different than any other store I've seen. But when I started looking at the price tags, I noticed like my mouth dropped and I was like, I can't believe it's this expensive. And it's not like a normal budget price, like kind of brings me back to Abercrombie and Fitch back in the 2000s where things were a little bit overpriced. So I did end up purchasing like 4 or 5 items. I wanted to give it a shot. But in the end, I actually got rid of mostly everything except one pair of pants. And I have the pair of pants I still bought like in 2019. They are Babaton. They are the elastic back. And I like them because of the color. It's like a taupe color. It's really pretty. But when I look at the tag, it's fine. Like the material is 60% linen and like 37 something percent viscose, and then elastane is the remaining percentage, which is fine. That would make sense why this has been durable and sustainable for like the last few years. But do I wear it often? Not really, but it's something also I don't want to give up either because it is more of a skinny pants and it is very comfortable. I will give it that. So I definitely am going to hold on to this, but I'm going to show you the other items I bought too from Aritzia or through secondhand shopping. What happened to the other pieces that I first bought at Aritzia? I got rid of them. I pretty much gave them away. I noticed a lot of the tops were not well made. They had like stains all over it and you just could not get the stains out. So there was no saving in that. So I will share what my next purchases I made that are one from Poshmark and the other was from a thrift shop, which still had tags on it. So I was like, oh, this is a good win-win and you're not paying for the full price at retail shops. I'm gonna put these on and show you in a video of these pants. These are from Poshmark. They are from the Aritzia store, and they also have the brand Wilfred, which is a big known brand from their company. And I like it, but the fabric, I don't know. I think the fabric just doesn't feel as like comfortable and luxe. And just the price tag, I don't know how much I spent on it. It was like over 50 bucks, but these pants probably in store retail value is like over $100. I kid you not. Now the downfall of these pants, and I'll put them on, they're really cute and very flowy. The thing I didn't like is they are see-through, like very see-through. And then I could not wear, even with nude underwear and even the red underwear trick, it still didn't work. I had to wear, like I was so self-conscious that I wore like nude colored bicycle shorts to wear underneath, and you can still see the line from the lining of the shorts. So it was cute. It's really pretty with a black top and this color as a contrast, but I'm definitely going to sell it on Poshmark. Okay, this brand is, from Aritzia store, and it's the Babaton name brand. And it's like a camel color, very pretty. It's a mid-rise. I got it with tags at a thrift shop, which I was very excited. I don't know how much I paid out of pocket, but it was a good material. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll give it a shot. And of course, this thrift store, you can't try it on. You have to buy it and try it at home, which I didn't like that. But the material of it is 70% triacetate, which is made from wood pulp. And it kind of is known as synthetic fiber that helps make that resistance to wrinkles and kind of gives that luxurious feel, which from touching it, I really am not a fan of. And the rest of the material is polyester. I have a love and hate relationship with these pair of pants. I was very agitated when I started wearing them because I like to wear a belt because they are mid-rise. And usually now pants are more like high-rise. And now they're going back to low rise for some reason. But the mid-rise are okay, but they're kind of a little bit feeling like they're too low. I guess that's my insecurities creeping up because I'm getting older and I don't want anything to be showing my bootay when I'm sitting down, and that feeling bringing me back to high school where you're wearing the low rise pants with that whale tail. We all know that back in the day. So I want to give this pair of pants another few chances. I just, like I said before, the belt, when I put it on, it just like slid around and that irritated me. And it just didn't feel comfortable when I sat. So when I'm touching the pair of pants right now, they just feel scratchy. But like I said, I'm going to give these pair of pants another shot. And if not, they're going to be sold back on Poshmark and maybe someone else will love them. But once again, this is just my opinion. I have a pair of Babaton pants that are really good, and then these Babaton pants are not so good. So it just depends on the quality, materials, and the style. Here's where I think the problem lies with me with Aritzia. Their pieces, and most of them I've seen online because I do a lot of online shopping, and I've been in stores just to check tags because that's what I love doing. If you haven't seen my other video, I do that when I before I buy anything. And for me, most of their items are made from polyester. And you know, that synthetic fiber, yes, they're like, oh, it's, you know, recycled, but I don't know. I just feel that recycled polyester is not good for our skin, but hopefully I can back that up with more evidence. But I've been doing a lot of research with that too. And they do, granted, they have some good things there. Not everything is really bad and poor quality. They do have things that are made from wool, cotton, linen. So I will give them that. They do have some things, but over the top pricey. Maybe I'm being on the cheap side. And I do have said before, like, I rather pay for higher quality items versus some cheap items that will fall apart after a few washes. I guess it just depends on the situation, how many times I'll wear it. But for me, I wouldn't pay for that high price for fast fashion materials with a fancy label. So I could be wrong, but that's my experience. So I just want to tell you that now. Now, I have been in Aritzia stores. I don't just do online shopping. I actually like going into a store and looking at the items, giving that feel, that touch, try it on. And I like when they have their sales, if I do find something that's worthy of the price and it's good quality material. But I would say the last few times I've actually walked into a Aritzia store, I feel like sometimes, not all, the staff aren't friendly. They kind of feel like you're being judged because you're looking around and not buying the first thing off the rack. But when you're spending that kind of money, I really believe that customer service should match the brand's luxury image. Compared to other stores where other staff has made me feel like I'm very welcome, it's night and day sometimes with the Aritzia stores. All right, so here's my honest take. Aritzia is definitely stylish, but for me, not worth the price tag. And if you really love the brand, I'm gonna say buy secondhand first. But overall, the materials, the fit, the store, the experience just don't win it over for me. Maybe down the road might change. But I would love to hear what you do. Do you shop at Aritzia? Do you think the prices are worth it? Do you feel the same way I do or the opposite? Can you drop your thoughts in the comments? I would love to hear about it. So yeah, that was my experience with Aritzia. I'm definitely going to probably do some more videos of the brands and stores I go to because there are some really good stores I still shop at. I want to say thank you for watching today's video and what's in your wardrobe, but do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is out. And until then, stay chic.